Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and thank you so much for being here. Today I want us to talk about care assistant jobs that are available in the USA. They do not need any experience, you do not need to have sat for your Ielts, and that is what I want to share for you. I'm doing this video because there's a lady in, I think, two previous videos, a lady who had requested me to give and share information on nurse aid jobs in the USA. And this is the video that I hope she will get to see, and I hope I'll put message out there not just only for her but for other people. So today I want to talk about a company, or rather an association, that is bringing people from overseas to work in the US. And this is a very good company because it is well known in the USA and in Canada. They have jobs that range from nurse aides, and care assistants, and they do not need any experience. You do not need any prior experience. You do not need to do your else. So without much further ado, let's get into the video. One of the best things about this company is that it offers a free and fast and easy application process to anyone who wants to move to the USA, because there is no application fee when you apply for these care assistant jobs, or what is called nurse aid, mostly in the USA. And also, you do not need a prior experience for you to have having worked as a nurse, having worked as a nurse aide, having worked as a nurse. And that is because this company is looking for volunteers. So I am here again with companies that are giving volunteers chances to move abroad, and I hope you give me a chance to explain the advantages and the disadvantages of mostly the advantages of what this company is offering. And when you definitely hear of the word volunteer, you know there is no salary, but they always have a stipend, or what we call incentives. Before moving so much into this video, guys, remember to subscribe, hit the notification bell, just give me a big fat like if you like whatever content I'm putting out here. Also, I'd urge you to turn on notification bell so that anytime I upload, I will be able, or you will be able to get a notification of when I've uploaded. So this organization is looking for full-time volunteer workers in the USA, and the only kind of visa they give is a volunteer visa. And the kind of field they are mainly looking for volunteer around is, as I said previously, is the nurses, care assistants, and nurse aid. And when we talk about volunteers, I've said we are definitely talking about you working for free, getting as much skills as you can, and they give you an incentive. What I love about volunteer jobs that some people may not be well aware of is most of these companies, when they give you these job offers as a volunteer, remember you do not have any prior experience. You actually might be in a very different field. You might not have had a care career before, but when you apply to these organizations, they give you these opportunities so that you go and volunteer and get skills. Remember, when you get to these countries as a volunteer, most of these visas are 1 year, but in that 1 year, you'll have amassed a lot of skills in the care industry, and it is not something that you have gotten if you are seated back at home. So it is a win-win situation, really. It is not a win-lose or lose-lose. It is a win-win situation. Remember, you do not have any prior experience. You have not even attended school for you to get this nurse aids job or care aids job. So when these companies are giving you opportunities, they really want you to offer them services so that in return you will get your or you'll be able to build your CV and acquire as much skills as you can. And as I said, it is not entirely volunteering or entirely free, because they are giving you incentives, right? Also, this kind of company, or this company specifically, they give you meals on top of the incentives. So they give you three things. They give you meals, they give you accommodation, and they give you an incentive. And the reason why they are mandated to do this is because, remember, when you leave your home country and you go abroad and you're going as a volunteer, you do not really have any other way to make a living. That is why they must be able to provide you with meals, accommodation, and give you an incentive, because you're a human being. You need to upkeep, you need to groom yourself very well, you need to be ensure that you're presentable even when you're working for these companies. So that is where the incentive really comes in, because you really need a stipend to help you navigate life. Yeah, so they give you accommodation, they give you meals, and they give you an incentive, or what we call a stipend. And then also, it is good for me to mention that these kind of visa, and to be very clear, these kind of volunteer visas in the USA, they are for 1 year. Actually, the visas come in three terminal periods. You can be given, or your volunteer, as a volunteer, you can opt to go for the 3 months visa, the 6 months visa, or the 1 month visa. I know definitely someone will ask me the obvious questions: are you allowed to bring a dependent? The answer is no. That is because, as I said previously, this is a volunteer visa. The company is hosting you or giving you accommodation and food, so it is not possible for you to bring in your dependents. Also, another question I know I'll get from people is, people will be asking, can you change that visa to any other kind of visa? Also, the answer is no. So once you're done with this kind of volunteer visa that is in the US and your 1 year is up, most of the people look for opportunities with the same company now offering other kind of visas, and now because they have skills, they transition under the same organization or a different organization, because already they have over 1 year experience in nurse aides job and care assistant jobs. But as long as you have that one visa and you're with this company, you are not going to transition until the 1 year is over. So the company that is offering this kind of opportunities is called Camp Hill Association. As always, I'm going to leave the link of Camp Hill down in my description box. You can go to their website, search, see what is available and what you feel like you can do. The opportunities or these year's programs actually launched 24th of August. That is sometimes last week, and the applications are still ongoing. If you're looking for this kind of opportunities in the USA, that is the care assistant opportunities, Camp Hill is looking for people. I said it started from 24th of August and it is still ongoing. So on my description box down below, go and I'll leave the link, go to their website. There are lots of jobs, thousands of jobs. Apply as many as you can. Remember, I said you do not need any else, you do not need any prior work experience, so you really apply as many times as you can, or in as many jobs as you can, because you never know which one you'll be lucky to be given an offer or to get a job. And the reason why I love Camp Hills, and the reason why a lot of people who go to USA as volunteers choose Camp Hill over a lot of other associations that offer volunteer careers for people without prior experience in the nursing, is because, one, they are very well known in the USA and Canada. Sorry, they are very well known in USA and Canada. That means they have been in the business for quite a long time. And also, since now they are taking volunteers without prior work experience, it means they want to take people and teach them and ensure they learn skills to be nurses and care assistants. Also, it is good for me to mention that Camp Hill specifically prefers people who are willing to live in the companies or in the departments they're working for, or in the premises they're working for. So when some of companies really want you to volunteer and they put you in hostels and different spaces for accommodation, but Camp Hill Association specifically prefers people who are willing to live in the premises where they'll be providing these care assistant jobs. And that is because when we are talking about care assistant jobs anywhere in the world, we are talking about vulnerable people, old people, people with diseases like dementia, Alzheimer's, and these are people who really require a lot of care and assistance. So it is very prudent for companies like Camp Hill to really be able to offer their volunteers to live in the premises, because that way they are able to give the old people or the vulnerable people as much care as they can. I also need to mention that Camp Hill Association time and again keep on introducing new jobs from there now and then. And that means, like, as long as you're volunteering for Camp Hill, if after 1 year there are opportunities and your visa is expiring, they never shy away to give people who have been working for them and they have a good track record opportunities. It is a good company to start your life as a care assistant, as a nurse in the US and in Canada. So I'll prefer, and I hope that you guys might look into what they're offering and see if it is something that suits you. Someone will come and ask me, Kendi, what are the age limits of these jobs or these kind of jobs? The age limits for care assistant jobs or for the nursing jobs in the USA and mostly in the Camp Hill Association is as long as you're 18 and above, and that's about it. So it is 18 and above up to 80, 100 years. As long as you're 18, you have your national identification, you have your passport with you, they are willing to give you an offer to go and volunteer for their as their organization. It is also good to mention that these kind of jobs or these kind of volunteer jobs really require people, or it needs people who have a can-do attitude. If you're a person who is willing to, or has a can-do attitude, you thrive in this kind of jobs, because remember, these are volunteer jobs. As much as you're getting incentives, it is not a lot of money. but I tell people that this is like a 1 year internship kind of job, and you are doing a lot because you're learning new skills. You're learning new skills in abroad. Some of us, or there are people who really want to go and try opportunities abroad because in their home countries and in their home times they have not been able to get such opportunities. So as long as you have a can-do attitude, you will thrive very, very well in this kind of opportunities. Learn as much as you can in the span of 1 year, and once your visa is about to expire, you can always transition, whether in the same company or in a different company. I really want to hear your thoughts about this kind of visa, you guys, the volunteer visa scheme in care assistant jobs in the USA. I really need to hear your thoughts. Is it something that you want to explore? What do you think about it? Leave a comment down below. Tell me, do you think this is something that is favorable to people? Do you think that these companies are exploiting people? Do you think that care assistant jobs as a volunteer is a very hard job, because also care assistant is a very, very demanding career? What do you think? What are your thoughts? Leave a comment. Tell me down below. Remember, give me a very fat like on my video, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Tell me what kind of content you like to see me creating. Also, if you have any question, leave me down below in the comment section. I do not shy away. I help people as much as I can to share info and knowledge on anything about relocation. As I said before, I am posting videos on relocation, visas, and jobs on my channel. So guys, that is all I had for today. Thank you so much for being here, and until next time, bye.